is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Part number 4, building Las Vegas. Glad to have everyone back. Hope everyone's enjoying the series thus far. Kind of pick it up here right where we left off. I've been doing some thinking. A couple things I want to do this episode. First, I definitely want to add rail connection. I actually spent some time on Google Maps, and there actually is a rail line that runs right directly through here. And I'll show you how that's going to go in. But first off, I've been doing some thinking here, and I really don't like the way this looks. I don't know. At first putting it in, I thought it was probably okay, but now thinking of it and looking at it, it just doesn't look right. Putting it on this main avenue, the maglev systems are going to be way too big, and I don't know. I just don't like it. So flat out, I'm going to take it out. I know it's in the we'll put the ground scrubber back in, but in real life it is there, but I don't know, it doesn't look right. There actually is another monorail that we're going to put in down through over here, kind of off the main avenue, and I think it'll look a lot better. So we will put one in, it's just we're not going to use that one there. So let's go ahead and revamp this little area here. I'm not sure, and I apologize for those of you that really like that approach there and like the way that looked, but we're taking it out. So kind of back to where we started. We're going to go ahead and put everything back in there. These buildings here, I know I left off with last episode, hoping that they actually started to grow up, if you will. That's going to kind of be tough because we don't have any workers. We don't have any residents here yet. So that's going to kind of hold off for a little bit. But next order of business is that rail connection that I've been kind of looking at. Now, the rail, and as far as the train station, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. But if you want, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw something up on the screen here now. And as you can see, not necessarily in our map, but if you look here, the rail actually runs parallel to Las Vegas Boulevard, just east of the interstate, and then it goes underneath the interstate. And you can kind of tell which one is rail, because it looks like a railroad track. There you go. But yeah, we're going to add that in and kind of keeping everything to scale. And I think it might be easier if we start down over here and try to find the point where we can kind of run under all this stuff. Because if not, we're going to be kind of in a loop-de-loop as to, see, like if we try to do it there, that's not going to work. I'm thinking maybe a little bit more. See how that sits. Sitting pretty good. And then we'll go ahead and connect this. Actually, we'll do it. I don't mess with rail too much, I mean, I've tried in my some of my other cities to branch out and to add in railroad connections, and it works. It's all right, but I think that looks pretty good. I think we'll go all the way through. Maybe till down here somewhere. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Peculiar. We'll leave it off maybe there like that. Alright, and as for a train station, I was thinking the German high-speed rail actually looks probably pretty cool. Now, in regards to Google, I don't really see, I couldn't pinpoint, I did look where the, where a train station could be. I've kind of flipped around. I think it's down towards the southern corner because the rail actually stops. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to stare at it now and I'm trying to get it like everything else thus far to scale as possible. And there's no real definitive. Wait, is this one here? I think this might be one here. Because you got to think, unless it's just cargo lines, which it likely is. You know, I don't know if pedestrians or I should say commuters or pedestrians, you know, use the actual rail lines. I think it might be more for just cargo. But nevertheless, I mean, I think we probably would, our best bet would be to probably put it in down over here somewhere then. You know, I guess over here somewhere. Huh. Here would be kind of cool. Be kind of almost like a focal point, you know? Unless we throw it down here. Maybe it is best down here. You know, out of the way. I'm liking it down here. Let's put it right in here on this. What the heck happened to the terrain? We can't have that here. It's got to look perfect, people. Or close to it as possible. Alright, so something's up with the terrain in this portion of the city, so we will not put it there. I guess we could try... What is the deal here? I mean, if it had, you know, lines in it, it would look almost like a parking lot, you know, but it definitely doesn't. Huh. It's a little frustrating. And that's... it's not probably supposed to plop there. I'm wondering if maybe this is a bug within one of the mods that I have, you know? Because I've never had an issue with this. It's almost letting me plop it on the roads, you know, where it definitely shouldn't be. What about the other one? Well, that's going to require like a double rail, you know? Man, this thing is big too. There we go. I guess it'll go here. At least it's not glitching out the territory, you know what I mean? Alright, so enough of that. Took me 5 minutes to figure out where I'm going to plop this, but... Alright, good. So that's up and running. We do have rail lines in. I want to always get that out of the way. Airports and rail lines, I'm always late to the party with that stuff, so... glad we got that in. We've got some work to do here in regards to residents now. I've kind of thought about it, and you know, of course, I made the decision to, and I showed you guys last episode, to kind of make a utility city. Look at all these planes, man. Where are they coming from? And I'm not gonna do much with that city aside from the fact that we're using it to supply water, power, and sewage. But in this city here, I think it'll be probably beneficial to add residents to some extent. Now, if we look at our map, I'll go and throw it up here. You know, of course, you got the main strip, like we talked about so much, with the hotels and the casinos, restaurants. Now, as far as residents, I don't want to go too crazy. This is going to be more of a tourist destination, but we're going to need, you know, places for people to live. Looking at it again, and I know in my last city, I've kind of showed you guys a little trick in regards to one of the landmarks. Now, boy, it would be awesome if that mod that I downloaded were let you able to, you know, put down more than one of the same landmark. But you know, we got to do what we got to do. Now, if you look kind of off the beaten path there, or off, I'm trying to pinpoint here where I'm actually looking. Kind of where you see the golf courses or the putting range, just northwest of that, those two darker buildings, that almost looks like the buildings that I'm going to go ahead and put down right in that exact location. Let's go ahead and try that now. Those buildings are awesome, and that's the one that I'm going to show you right now, and I can't remember the name for the life of me, but where are we at? Here we go. The edificio Copan. Now, I'm trying to think of where exactly it is. Let's see, it's not on Flamingo Road. This is Flamingo here, right? Okay, so it's here. Right? Here? No, it's not there. It's the next one up. So it would be here. It would be great if it fit right up on there, though. I guess we could put it here. That'll work. No. I'm trying to think, does that side of the building look better or this side of the building look better? This side will work. Now, that's actually going to help us out with some residents. I think I want to say 1,100 or 1,200 different residents are actually going to live there. That's going to help us staff most of the stuff that you see here. The airport, the couple landmarks, the casino, and the train station that we have here. So that is extremely beneficial, especially if you're trying to do a all-out casino town where you don't necessarily want to deal with the troubles that come along with adding homes or adding mega towers, especially. I know last episode, or last season, I should say, you know, we kind of fit in a little bit of residential, but I really want to shy away from any of that here, with the exception of maybe one or two high-rise buildings, you know, like residential, you know, residential towers. But that is definitely, once that gets up and running, you're going to see here, everything's going to come to life. Next order of business, I actually want to add in the other end of the monorail that I was talking about. Now, it didn't work out at the city's entrance, but it's going to work out this time. Now, the other monorail goes from, it looks like, it goes all the way. It goes all the way down to where we have the train station. Now, I'm trying to think the best way to kind of fit this in. I'm wondering if maybe dirt roads would be the best. Can you add maglevs on dirt roads? I think you can. If I were to drag, let's try this. I think we can. Actually, dirt roads look really cool in the desert. You can. All right. Okay. So, let's flip back to the map here now. Duke Ellington Way, which is kind of where we're starting off, it's going to run northeast to Flamingo, and then it's going to hop on Flamingo, and then it's going to ride along the back end of whatever hotels we decide to put there. And then, let's see. Boy, I wonder if that edificio Copan is going to now be in the way. I don't think so. I think it's going to run right around it. I think so. Trying to get this exactly. It's kind of weird because it runs north a little bit. And let's just for the sake of it, we can actually, you know, I was thinking this. Let's just shut this off. I mean, we're not there yet, you know. We're not open to the public. So let's just say, I guess depending, these are actually a lot bigger. Unless we just say, you know, screw adding that there and then just kind of run it through. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So if we start here and then I guess we can just stretch that dirt road just all the way through. Or even if we made it low density, it's... Oops. And then we will go ahead and keep this right along here. And then we'll drag that out to here. And then we'll do a little curvy curve. Okay. Liking where that's looking. Okay, good. So that's step one. Now step two, we're actually going to make a right there on Sands Twain Road. And actually there's some roads back here we didn't add yet. Very interesting. Or at least one road. Because didn't we say this one out here was going to be Paradise? Kind of where we drew the line, I thought. Or there's Koval Lane. Okay, that's, I think... Yeah, this is Koval Lane. I think we got a lot more room over here than I thought. I think we might have to change this a little bit here. No, I don't know. Maybe if we added, I think we can fix this real quick here. Let's add one more road in between. Where my guide's at? Maybe here. No, a little more. Is that straight? No. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, good. Good. And then now we can add... Alright, so this will go down this way. We'll do it here. So we'll run one there. We'll run one there, right? And then we'll end it here. This way everyone gets a fair shot. Everyone can grab a ride if they'd like. And we've got enough stations around. Not too many, because you don't want too many. But we've got enough to satisfy the masses. So, I mean, in my opinion, this is good because, and we can maybe, I want to keep it as to scale as we can, but I'm sure even, like, if you look here, I mean, we've got people coming, 1,100 riders a day from who knows where, so if they wanted to, it looks like they're traveling by foot down the strip, which is good, but if they wanted to, they can definitely use the monorails, or the maglevs, whatever you want to call it, but I think that's good. Looking good. I think we have more, right down where those maglevs end, I think it's more hotels. So hotels. And then we have a place, Chinatown. I'm trying to create, if for those of you that are kind of thinking I'm going all over the place, I'm trying to give you guys an idea, and I'm trying to set up some landmarks. This way everything kind of falls into place. Almost like, you know, when you build a puzzle, you try to do the edges first, and then you kind of try to work around it. Well, here I'm trying to create, just based on the map I keep throwing up here, I'm trying to create some of the major attractions or some of the major landmarks I'm trying to throw down first. This way everything else will just fall into place, if that makes sense. So next we have a little spot, Chinatown. That's over here. So we've got Tropicana Avenue with New York. Then we've got Flamingo Road. And then the next one we have Spring Mountain Road. And then we have Chinatown, which is actually, we got to stretch this road down. And I have a good idea for Chinatown. You guys ready? There's going to be Chinatown over here. Ready? Guess what I'm going to do? Uh-oh. I think that has a little Asian vibe to it. Chinatown. I've been holding back on that one. Can you add more than one of these things? I think you can. We're going to leave one for now, but I'm pretty sure you can add. Yeah, you can. Oh, if I put one on the other... Actually looks really cool like that, because... I'm loving it. Can we add anything else out here that has an Asian vibe to it? Mega towers, no. Any of this stuff? No. Tokyo Tower, but that's kind of... I guess we could. Oh, wouldn't that be sick? Alright, well, I'll have to look into that. But yeah, there's some stuff we can do. But that's Chinatown. And then, what else I want to do here? We have putt-putt golf. That's pretty cool. And hotel and casino. New York, Bellagio. Now that building there, I'm looking at the building that's just south of Chinatown that's labeled Rio. On the corner of Flamingo and Valley View Boulevard. I tell you what building looks just like that. Which would be here, right? Yeah, Flamingo. Right here. I'll tell you what building looks just like that. And it is this one right here. But I hope it doesn't... It's going to upgrade it, isn't it? Can I downgrade this? Because at its first stage, at this stage right here, that's what I want. You know? Maybe you can downgrade it, but you have to... I think it has to maybe open first. See how it launches is fully upgraded? Huh. Hey, that's something if that doesn't let you do it, I mean, that's a simple mod for somebody. I know modders are watching this stuff, so you guys and girls or whatever, I mean, that's an easy mod, a downgrade mod. So in sandbox mode, if you wanted to, you can downgrade your HQs. We've somehow filled 100 jobs here almost instantaneously, but no, I don't think that's going to work. I don't like that. Well, it was a good thought. Moving on. Moving on. We got the Stratosphere, which is all the way like out here somewhere. I'm not really sure what to put in that place. That's that really tall hotel. It's like the tallest building in the Western United States or something like that. No. 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 Oh, we gotta put the Eiffel Tower in. That's over here somewhere. Let's do that. So, Paris looks like... Yeah, I think I was right. I think it's here. I think it's so big it's not leaving much room for anything else, but we gotta add it. Let's get some more money here. Dun dun. I don't know, man. Maybe the Empire State Building wouldn't look so bad. Because, I mean, in comparison to that, how big is the Empire State Building? Yeah, it's not really, because we're definitely keeping the Eiffel Tower, so let's just go ahead and add that. I don't care. Oh my god. I guess when we have some of the other buildings come in, it just looks, it's such a barren desert. You throw like a skyscraper in there, it's taller than the mountains. Look at how ridiculous that looks. Oh well. This is actually like this city plot actually sits on like a plateau. Look at that. I didn't realize that when I first started here. It's actually up elevated to some extent, you know. I don't know. I think it's coming along really nice, guys. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. This is actually part 4, I believe. We've done some stuff. We made some changes. You know, after I hang up with these episodes, I tend to, you know, kind of stare at everything a little bit and see if there's anything I can add or remove or, you know, feature in the next episode. But so far, I mean, I think we're good. This building right here, this Edificio Copan, is really helping us. As you can see, we've got some life here. We got some people moving out, moving in, moving on. Going to work, our airports are open. So far, so good. So let's go ahead and wrap it up and drop a like for more SimCity, and we'll see everyone for part number 5.